2016 wasn't exactly the best year for movies. Sure, we had some amazing releases and Disney will be delighted that they made all of the dollars, but way too many blockbusters ended up being turkeys. Luckily, there's absolutely no way 2017 can go the same way, right? Right? It's a goddamn stacked year with Marvel Studios releasing 3 movies, DC having 2, and The Rock having 4 because he never sleeps. And while there are lots of remakes and sequels as per usual, there's lots of reasons to be excited for a massive year of popcorn eating. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are 25 movies that will kick ass in 2017. Number 25, Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales. After pulling in billions of dollars already, Johnny Depp's infamous self-parodying Captain Jack Sparrow returns with a 5th Pirates of the Caribbean outing. This time, the rockstar pirate lord is back searching for another MacGuffin, the Trident of Poseidon, because sure, why the f*** not, to extend his legend while yet another ghost pirate villain tries to kill him. Orlando Bloom is back. Hooray? No, hooray, yeah, sure, why not? Depp's swaggering performance will hopefully make everyone forget about the Lone Ranger, and it will no doubt make a lot of money again. Number 24, John Wick Chapter 2. Just when he thought he was out, they pull him back in, and after breaking out of retirement to avenge his murdered puppy, the film is so much better than it sounds. Erstwhile assassin John Wick will return to killing again for a bigger, more brutal sequel with hopefully no dog murders. Let's just hope it doesn't go all Taken 2. Number 23, Kingsman: The Golden Circle. The first Kingsman was different enough and fresh enough to make lots of money and offer something new even in a heavily saturated comic book movie marketplace. It was outrageous and had the best scene to ever take place in a church. You know the one I mean. This time the Kingsman agents head to America to help out their Yankee counterparts against Julianne Moore, the most evil woman in the world. Number 22, The Snowman. After the adaptation of Headhunters was critically acclaimed and became Denmark's highest grossing film ever, it's surprising that it's taken this long for more of Joe Nesbo's work to be turned out for the big screen. His work is violent, dark, and has that charming Scandinavian emotional deadness that seems all the rage these days on TV. And now arguably his most famous work, The Snowman, is headed to cinemas with Let the Right One In director Thomas Alfredson and Michael Fassbender teaming up. That's a dream team. Number 21, Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Luc Besson may not be to everyone's taste, but The Fifth Element was incredible and so was Leon, so fight me. Hopefully Valerian, which looks as bonkers as it is beautiful, will follow the same track. The first trailer was brilliant, and it definitely looks like a cross between Avatar, The Fifth Element, and an intangible sci-fi spirit that Wachowski seem to have been unable to deliver on for some years. Number 20, Ghost in the Shell. Can't be asked to go into the controversy, but regardless of it, the live-action adaptation of Ghost in the Shell is a big deal. Scarlett Johansson is a big deal, and the original anime was a big deal. The story is the stuff of sci-fi dreams having already ascended into anime legendary status. Whether a live-action adaptation can do justice to the artistic vision of the anime, that remains to be seen, but we can at the very least expect a stunning visual spectacle. Number 19, Baywatch. To be honest, the idea of a big-screen Baywatch remake was a bit of a strange one, but hey, 22 Jump Street worked, and wouldn't you know it, the first trailer announced Baywatch as more tongue-in-cheek and self-aware than anyone ever expected. They are making lifeguarding relevant again, apparently. The Rock is always a magnificent cocktail of tight meat and the best smile in the universe. Alexandra Daddario is great, and Zac Efron might legitimately be one of the most underrated comedy actors working at the minute. Fight me. Number 18, Baby Driver. This getaway driver film, which is apparently based at least partly on a music video Edgar Wright directed for Mint Royale back in 2003, is the stuff of genre dreams. It has a great cast, including Kevin Spacey, Jamie Foxx, Jon Hamm, and Jon Bernthal, and who the hell doesn't like a bank job gone wrong? Plus, it gives Wright a chance to show Marvel why they were stupid to not let him make Ant-Man. Number 17, The Fate of the Furious. Ain't no one expected Fast and the Furious 8 to have a shocking trailer, but it actually did, generating a surprisingly large amount of new interest in the film. In a world where high-numbered sequels generally mean trotting out the same thing in different clothes, Fate is turning the main character heel. That's a doozy. It's also boosting out the cast with talent as big as Charlize Theron and Helen Bloody Mirren, and obviously the Samoan battleship, The Rock. Number 16, Kong Skull Island. It barely matters how many terrible monster movies have been released in the past. We like seeing giant beasts smushing tiny puny humans, then smushing each other, which is why Jordan Charles Vogt Roberts, 70s set reboot of the giant ape franchise with its stunningly talented cast and a Kong-size effects budget is so exciting. This time, the big monkey will face off against Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, John Goodman, Brie Larson, and John C. Reilly. That is an astonishing cast for what is a monkey movie. Number 15, The Dark Tower. It's something of a shame that Ron Howard, who was attached to this adaptation of King's sprawling saga from 2010 to 2015, wasn't able to take the project through to completion, but we at least get to see Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey in the film's key roles. Plus, with Game of Thrones opening all new fantasy fans to the genre, this is arguably the best possible time for this arcane western adaptation to finally make it to screen. Number 14, War for the Planet of the Apes. Here it comes, the main event, the rebooted Apes franchise that's been built ever since humanity massively overreached and made smart monkeys that could ride horses, wear trousers, and talk a bit. War will see Caesar and his apes in an all-out, well, war with the human survivors led by a fearsome colonel played by Woody Harrelson. Spoiler alert, I think the apes are going to win. Number 13, T2 Trainspotting. After years of rumours, Danny Boyle has finally gone back to take up the story of Renton & Co. with Ewan McGregor, Johnny Lee Miller, Ewan Bremner and Robert Carlyle all making their return. There's definitely a story to tell there, and the trailer has already proved how welcome the return feels, even as lots of belated sequels have disappointed. In 2017, We Choose Life again. Number 12, Coco. Pixar don't make bad films that aren't about cars and planes, and this story looks fantastic. It's about a 12-year-old boy who travels accidentally to the land of the dead, seeks his lost musical hero, and has to return to the land of the living before time runs out while seeking his family's blessing to play music. Expect excellent storytelling, charming visuals, and, well, the focus on death means it will no doubt break our hearts. Number 11, the Lego Batman movie. Lego Batman is the inevitable spin-off of the superlative Lego movie and promises to be the funniest movie since The Dark Knight Rises. Also exploring some personal deep issues like loneliness and family. If it's even half as good as the Lego movie, it'll be f***ing brilliant as Batman comes to terms with his responsibilities looking after orphan boy Robin, played by Michael Cera, in the most perfect casting ever. Number 10, Logan. It might not be the pure adaptation of Old Man Logan that fans will have wanted. One day I will get to see a Venom T-Rex. One day. But Logan looks like a hell of a sign-off point for Hugh Jackman's take on Wolverine. It sees Logan and Patrick Stewart's Professor X on a deeply personal mission, both of atonement and to save the mutant world, it seems. That's also R-rated, so we'll 100% see some hearts getting ripped out.
Fatality.
Good night, sweet Wolverine. Number 9, Blade Runner 2049. Denis Villeneuve has quietly gone about making himself one of Hollywood's MVP directors, directing a string of excellent releases in Prisoners, Enemy, Sicario, and now Arrival. I do not say this lightly, he has earned the right to make Blade Runner. Little is known of the plot, but it's got Harrison Ford, Ryan Gosling, and Batista in it, so I will see you there. Number 8, Wonder Woman. Though DC fans will hate the direct comparison, this is DC's version of Captain America with a period setting, old school war sequences, and a distinctly vintage flavour. The trailer suggests Patty Jenkins has made a gorgeous film that is far more bright and colourful than the other DC EU films, and it's very, very exciting to see a character like Wonder Woman finally make it on the big screen in a solo endeavour. Come on DC, after Man of Steel and Dawn of Justice, third time has to be the charm. Number 7, Alien Covenant. Finally, we might get some answers to the many, many questions left by Prometheus. Questions like, when do we get a good Alien movie? Ridley Scott's magnificent The Martian suggests there's still a lot of life in the old dog yet, and the promise of a more all-out horror approach to the Covenant is a very welcome sight. Also, that trailer is the tits. Number 6, Justice League. The first full ensemble for DC's universe is coming, boys and girls, and you know what? It could be good. It might not be, it's got Zack Snyder involved, but it could be good. He's directed at least one good film. It could happen. Ezra Miller's Flash had added some Spider-Man style snark, and against all expectations, Aquaman actually looks like the biggest badass in the entire franchise already. Number 5, Thor Ragnarok. Marvel are as brave as they are stubborn, and despite the Dark World not being the absolute best, we got a third Thor to look forward to, and that's quite hard to say, with a hell of a story, massive stakes, and a simply stunning cast. As if adding the Hulk and Doctor Strange weren't enough, Ragnarok also has Jeff Goldblum, Tessa Thompson, Kate Blanchett, and Carl Urban all incoming as new characters. Number 4, Spider-Man Homecoming. As if you needed reminding, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is returning to the big screen. After debuting in Civil War and almost single-handedly making off with the movie, Tom Holland's Peter Parker will return for his first solo foray into the MCU, and Marvel are going big on him. This high school set, John Hughes channeling delight, has Michael Keaton as the villain, Tony Stark as a supporting character, and a world of expectations on its shoulders. Number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. 4 Marvel property movies in a single year. Could be great, could burst the bubble. Who knows? Having knocked the first movie out of the park, James Gunn returns with the same team of heroes, albeit with Groot reimagined as this year's most toyetic character, Baby Groot, some new team members, and entirely new villains. Expect great music, great humour, and a planet played by Kurt Russell. Number 2, Dunkirk. For some people, the biggest draw of Dunkirk is that it's One Direction's mop-haired premature Mick Jagger reincarnation Harry Styles' acting debut, and you know what? Sod it. If it gets more kids watching films about history, good. But also, more importantly, it's Christopher Nolan's next movie. It's going to be massive, authentic, and emotionally devastating, and just looking at the trailer, it's hard not to think that Nolan wasn't made for war films. Add to that a great cast of Cillian Murphy, Mark Rylance, Tom Hardy, and Kenneth Branagh, and you've got a lot of reasons to be excited. And number 1, Star Wars Episode 8. How could it be anything else? Having seen its predecessor make an almost vulgar amount of money, the second in the modern trilogy is an assured financial hit. It's also an opportunity to start peeling back more layers of the new cast members, see what Luke's been up to on that rock, probably a lot of baking, and start telling some new stories. To be honest, Disney could troll the entire world by making a shot-for-shot remake of the Christmas special, and we'd still all go see it. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? I mean, did we? It's 25. This was long. Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter here. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and I'll see you soon.